I've taken permission from this client to share this incident. This is one of the rare, strange cases, strange clients, which generally doesn't happen. But this guy was so forthright, and what he shared with me was so powerful. I actually took permission and said, there's a lot of learnings. Can I share this? At first he didn't want to, but finally he said, okay, fine. So this guy sends me a message, he'd like to book my services, and he just wanted to confirm the amount. I said, sure, do you have any questions regards to me or my service? He said, no, I've been following you for quite some time, I'd like to talk to you. Fine. And then he booked a 1-hour session. And as soon as he came up, we have video calls. As soon as we started to speak, right off the bat, he asked me, right immediately. He just told me, right off the bat, this guy tells me, I do the same work that you do. Everything is same. Why are you earning more than me? I was like, oh, okay, that's to the point. So I said, could you show me your online profile, what you do? So I saw most of the things of what he does. Okay. Smart guy, intelligent, had a YouTube presence, Instagram, social media, Facebook. He was a coach, consultant. Pretty good. He had done a lot of work. And I could clearly make out he had really understood the dynamics of the market. Okay. However, when I spoke to him on the technical side, the guy was actually spending $3,000 every month on Google ads. $3,000. Like, ooh. And through that, he used to get customers. However, after he would subtract, and by the way, he was earning more than me. Okay, earning more. But he was also spending more than me. He was spending on Google ads. He was spending on employees, a team. He was spending on marketing, freelancers. He was a lot of things going on. While in my case, I was not doing any of it. So I told him, listen, you said, why are you earning more than me? But here it clearly shows you're earning more than me. He said, no. Saying, because after I deduct all the expenses, everything else, I'm saving very, very less, hardly anything. So I said, yeah, that is because of your expenses. No, your expenses, if I were to stay in New York or Western city and there are taxes, I would earn much more less. So then he said, no, you don't get what I'm saying. So I said, okay, make it simple, make it easy for me to understand. He's saying, I have to pay to advertise myself, and then people come to me after lots of convincing. You, on the other hand, people come to you, like I came to you. You never advertised to me. You never told me to come to you. You never knocked on my door. I said, okay. So say like that, you're talking of. So then I simplified it for him. I said, what you're trying to say is, as a personal brand, why is it I have more, for lack of a better word, I have a stronger personal brand compared to yours? He said, yeah. Fine. You want to say it that way? Fine. So I told him, if you look at it, you and me look different. We sound different. She immediately interrupted and said, so what do you want me to tattoo my face? I said, just listen, boss, listen. I know you're angry and upset, but just listen, no? I said, see, I look different from you. My life has been different from you. My background is different from you. Education, family life, mistakes. I said, so number one is the story you tell about you versus the story I tell about me is two totally different things. The second is you have positioned yourself as a businessmen, I have positioned myself as a normal guy who advises normal people. I rarely, if ever, advise companies. And most of my content is free online. And it's not just educational stuff. Because over there, what he did was he also told me, I give a lot of free advice online. I said, yeah, the difference between you and me is I share personal stories. I share my hobbies. I share my interests. I'll talk about fighting. I'll talk about my ex-girlfriend. I'll talk about having, going for a paid sex episode. I'll talk of my failures. Lately, I even spoke about the marriage challenges I had. So I said, people come to me because they feel they're talking to a friend. And I keep it real. I don't try to portray very positive, goody-goody image. I act normal. I can be an asshole sometimes. I'm irritating. I'm very biased, on certain subjects. I have my opinions. People know my stance on bad ideas related to religion. So I said that there are so many of these areas which you can't do, which I can. And in the end, I finally told him, at the end of the day, I'm doing it because I love it. Even if I never got paid for it, I would still do it. But obviously, I need to do something to work. So I'm lucky in a way that one is do something for free which you enjoy and love. And second one is earn money. I'm able to merge both of them and earn money doing what I love. For you, I said, you're not able to do that. You went into business. You're passionate about business. But business is all about money. That's a metrics for business. You can't do business for free. So my measurements for what I do is sense of joy and happiness. And I'm lucky I was able to monetize that. Your metrics is money, and you have to measure that. And then I finally told him, see, listen, end of the day, it's not everything I do. I'm jumping with joy and I'm happy. And I said, end of the day, it is also a job. It's work. And the only reason I'm not expanding more or earning more like you, because, initially when he started, he said he's earning more than me. The fact was, it's not that he's earning more than me or saving more than me. I was just more happy. I told him, end of the day, it's not the money. You booked a session with me to find out how the fuck am I so happy? Why I'm so happy? Why am I, even though I'm not at par with you? I didn't know anything of his personal life, so I couldn't comment there. So, you're not happy. So I told him, I'm not going to give you some Sadguru, spiritual, holy-poly advice. But I said, yes, you have to make money. Yes, you have to cover your expenses, but are you enjoying what you're doing? Or are you becoming more and more miserable what you're doing? Do you have extra employees for expanding your business? But is that making you happy? Or can you cut down the staff and cut down the costs? Bring down your costs and work a little less but be happy. Or would you like to continue working but now incorporate something that you love, which is not very profitable? Because I gave him the example, when I speak on MMA videos or something that I like, sometimes I go to, I hardly get 100 views, or which is comparatively a failure to other videos that will clock in at 2,000 views average. So I told him, there will be things that you'll do which maybe nobody likes, but you like, but makes you happy. I said, when I do the unboxing videos, nobody cares. When I play my video games, nobody cares. Like these, sometimes I make self-improvement videos, hardly people are bothered. But if I speak on controversial stuff, something that is divisive, oh, but that's not what my brand is all about. So I told him, find out what makes you happy, and then somehow figure out a way to incorporate it. And, going faster and faster, becoming bigger and bigger, larger and larger. I said, you'll find one day finally reach a point where you just ask yourself, what the fuck am I doing? Why do you think so many YouTubers have been quitting YouTube? Because after 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of making tons and tons and tons of money, they just found out, I don't want to do it for money anymore. But yeah, they have made millions. Most of us can't afford that. So imagine having a channel with 15 million subscribers, 20 million, 10 million, or making $100,000 per video. You're just saying, okay, enough. I don't know how they do that. I would never be able to do that because I do what I love. Maybe in their case, they pushed themselves so hard that love vanished and it became more of a chore. So whatever the case is, no? End of the day, I'll just tell you this. Find out what makes you happy and keeps you happy and do that. Yes, you can't suddenly give up your 9-to-5 job or what gives you money, but try to incorporate somewhere in your life, in that 8 hours of work, then 8 hours of sleep, and 8 hours of something else. Take out some time. Okay, maybe sleep is not a good idea today. Maybe work, maybe if you can, take 1 hour less. Maybe some other areas. Because if you don't respect and value yourself, you don't give yourself importance, who else will, man? Work will never end. It's a known fact. Work spreads and increases to the number of hours that you have extra. So I'm telling you this, if there were 48 hours a day, work would expand to 48 hours a day. Ask anybody who's an employee, does work end? Forget that, ask any normal person, does work ever end? If you have a running meter that is expense, electricity, water, rent, as long as you have all those bills, as long as you have that, you'll always have to earn money to pay. So, in the end, we had a very, intimate or very honest heart-to-heart talk that I don't want to share. But he did end up crying. He shared something which was really inside. And I patiently listened to him, and that part I can't share anyway. So, but yeah, he was a good guy, a real nice, genuine guy. It's just that, our lives took a different path at some point, and he's doing his thing, I'm doing my thing. But at the end of the day, I told him, see, listen, you and I will die one day, boss. We are just getting old. Okay, you and I are going to die. So just make it worth it, no? Don't make it just all about things you don't like or have to do. Do some things that you like. Eat something you like. Spend time with people you like. Do something for you that you like. Buy something you like. You'll not get two chances, right? I'm not saying give up everything and go on a holiday and enjoy life and take multiple credit cards and loans and blow it off. So, and then hope that you die. There are people who have done that shit also. So I'm not saying for you to do that. All I'm saying is use common sense and re-evaluate your life. It's more like a midlife crisis. Re-evaluate your life. Find out what is important, what makes you happy, and move in that direction. So that was the conversation we had. And yeah, he thanked me for it. And anyway, chalo you guys. This is what I wanted to share today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Good, bad, ugly. Love to hear from you. Okay. This is me signing off. You guys take care.